everyone, welcome back to the B-Movie Bunker. Today we're looking at 2013's All Cheerleaders Die, brought to us by Lucky McKee and Chris Siverson. What we have is the story of Maddie. Maddie wants to make the year of the star football player horrible, and her first step in doing that is joining the cheerleading squad after the previous one of the previous cheerleaders fell and broke her neck and killed herself. Now she's joining the cheerleader squad to put her plan into motion. Of course, things don't go as she had hoped, and soon Maddie and the rest of the cheerleaders, they end up dead. And you're thinking, whoa, man, spoiler. Well, that's kind of the premise of the movie. All cheerleaders die. Thankfully, she's got a former girlfriend who's a bit into Wicca and can make little rocks float, which apparently means you can bring people back to life, which she does. Of course, the girls all come back to life with some more unusual appetites, as it were. I like this movie. It's good, can't be fun. I mean, you got cheerleaders, you got evil football players, you got magic, you got zombies or succubus or whatever you want to call them, and it's just kind of a good, fun movie. I do like that they did not go for the cheap, easy route, which is just simply, hey, it's a movie with cheerleaders. Let's just show lots of boobs and, you know, all the teen boys will show up, you know, dick in hand, ready to watch our movie. They didn't go that route. And it's not to say that, you know, if you're going this exploitation type route, you know, that type of stuff, or, you know, I can even accept it a bit in a slasher flick. It works in those because that is the point of those movies. That's kind of the, you know, the building block of that is the naked girl for the most part. That's the co-ed. But if you're not going that route, it feels lazy to me to just throw it into a movie when it doesn't really belong. And I'm not saying this movie doesn't have any, but it isn't, you know, thrown in your face. It's not like the very first scene is, you know, just a pair of soapy boobs. Not that I have a problem with boobs, but not everyone wants to see that. And I think it's lazy if that's what you base your whole movie on. Unless, of course, you're doing a porno, then that's the point. But this isn't a porno, and they didn't go the lazy route, and I'm kind of beating this horse, so I'm going to throw in the towel on that one. But I liked the movie. I think it was, like I said, it was good, campy fun. You get some fairly decent acting. I think the acting was fine in this one. Nothing spectacular, but no one who really drags down the film either, which can be a thing that happens a lot in B-movies and horror-type films. I think you get some good production values. There's a few kind of silly special effects, but I think some of the violence in this film is filmed very well. It's very brutal, and I think they do a really good job of that. I also think they do a good job of just creating some interesting characters. I mean, yes, they're kind of cardboard cutouts, but you know what? They're still fun, and it's still a fun story, and I liked where they went with all of it. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's Bring It On meets The Craft, without Veruca Salt. Veruca Salt? No, Fairuza Balk, not the, you know, the actress, not the, you know what I'm talking about. My brain's kind of mush right now from watching so many movies lately. I'm not sleeping. But yeah, it's like Bring It On meets The Craft with maybe, you know, like someone ground up Heathers and Mean Girls into salt and pepper shakers and they sprinkle that on top to make this great, delicious Bring It On kind of craft popcorn deliciousness. And I like popcorn flicks when they're done well. And this one I think was done well enough to be enjoyable. I'm not saying it's a fantastic movie. It does have its flaws. It's a bit cliche at times. But, you know, that can't be the end-all, be-all of horror films. If it has, well, it had this cliche, yeah. Almost every film has some kind of cliche to whatever genre it's in. It's hard to come up with that 100% unique thing. I think if you use the cliches well, that is the sign of a good movie. And this one was enjoyable. So that's all I've got for this one. Until next time, stay safe out there in the wasteland, folks.